awesome district director. Thank you. And he will introduce you.
Anytime, see, what you just mentioned is the right thing, because if you are building whatever you are doing, if you are building leaders this year, they will definitely come back and help you. And then that is actually, helping the district director, current district director as well. So, that is the only thing to work in collaboration. So keep building people, keep educating them, increase the awareness. So you will get the benefit next year.
Of course. Mr. District Director.
Hello, hello.
Hello, good morning, good evening, everyone that are seeing the recording and that are live here in person this beautiful, morning in Southern California. We are honored to present a learning lab with a very special guest, past district director Deepa Surendran. And I have a small introduction, proper introduction for Deepa. She was the district director in 2023-2024, who led the newly formed District 127 to Smedley Distinguished District and also to the world #1 district in the entire world. She has been District 105 Program Quality Director in 2022-2023. Then she has been the District 105 Club Growth Director in 21-22. She was District 105 Public Relations Managers a year prior in 2020-2021, the Division F Director in 1920, and she also was the Best Division Director of the Year. She has been a District Outstanding Toastmaster of the Year in District 105 in 2017-2018. Then it goes on with the area director, where she performed the role in 2016, 2017, but this time in District 20. Deepa joined Toastmasters in 2013. She is a system auditor by profession, and currently she is pursuing her PhD. Deepa is also a published author. Would you please help me introduce and properly introduce to Founders District Deepa Surendran, Distinguished Toastmasters, for her Learning Lab, Members Excellence through Club Excellence. Let's give it up for Deepa.
Thank you for that kind introduction, District Director Ionet. And it's fantastic to see all of you in this busy time, especially during renewals, at the peak of district renewals, and then medley the last few days. And then what else is going on? Yeah, our PQD just mentioned about submitting the CSP. So many things are going on. So still you are here. That is an excellent initiative from you leaders. Thank you very much. Now, since we are like very less people over here, can we just get the introduction of each one of you? I know the DD, I know the PQD, then who else? Because we will actually, discuss. I want to learn from you as well. I will share my knowledge as well.
Kayla, would you please introduce yourself and tell her what you just came back from?
Hello. Well, yeah, I could try.
Hi, Kayla.
I am Kayla Works. I am the Program Quality Director for District 63. I am also the incoming chapter president for the Arkansas NIA national chapter. Sorry. So NIA stands for National African American Insurance Association. I also happen to be the outgoing co-lead for my employee network Uplift, which is gender equity based, 1,000 members from my employee network at work. So kind of a little busy bee, but yeah, I'm here to support. April is constantly always putting out great quality and supporting others. So I look forward to this wonderful conversation.
Wow, thank you. Welcome, Kayla. And who wants to introduce next?
Kathy.
Hello. I'm the president of Ziggurat 425, and I've also been previously finance manager for Founders District.
Wow. Thank you for joining, Kathy. And Amar?
Sure. I am club president of Neurodiverse Leadership in Founders District, and my VPE is here as well, Marty Varela. She can introduce herself next.
Okay. Welcome.
As Amar said, I'm the VPE for Neurodiverse Leadership Toastmasters, and I'm delighted to be here and look forward to learning from everyone present. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you. Let others join in. In the meantime, let's start understanding, because we are here to discuss excellence. Let me understand, what do you know about, what is your perspective about excellence?
Well,
Who
there are.
wants to go first?
I'll try, if allowed.
Uh-huh.
Excellence. One of the famous philosophers said that excellence is a habit, not a certain event. Therefore, is something that is that has to do with our behavior, with the way that we undertake certain actions, particularly now in the Toastmasters clubs. And that's how I see excellence. It's a repeated quality behavior.
Okay. And then we are striving for our best, going beyond, because quality is actually the normal behavior, what is expected, minimum. And then in our performance appraisal at our office or at our work, everywhere, meeting standards, that is what is quality. So that is actually for the average people. But we are in Toastmasters to be extraordinary. That's why we are actually striving for excellence. And it is one of our core values as well. What do you think, Distinguished Toastmaster April?
I tried to make it into a quote that I can repeat. Excellence is there for us to strive for in order to bring it up from within us. If we don't have that goal, then we just stay where we are. With the goal, it
Okay.
brings it up from within us. That's my thought on excellence.
Okay, that is good. So we are striving for something to be our best. And in Toastmasters also, our evaluators, our mentors, everybody's always recommending something which, which we can achieve by constant practice. And, in our clubs, we can achieve this. And when we achieve by improving the standards or the way we conduct meetings, I'm sure we are helping our members achieve excellence as well. And that is the simple philosophy what we are discussing today. Now, let me tell you, in Toastmasters, the core values are there, 4 core values are there, and each core value is defined in certain way. And excellence is one of the core values. And in my opinion, yeah, Amar has mentioned, it is a habit, not an act. 100%. It is not something we can do. It is, we have to develop that habit. The same is defined in Toastmasters as excellence as the habit. And excellence is, in my opinion, that is the most underrated value in Toastmasters. Why we say so, why I feel that way is because we always talk about integrity, we always talk about respect, we talk about service also. We serve, we are here to serve, we are here to serve others or help others achieve their goals. But excellence is what we are actually developing as a habit within us, because whenever, wherever, I mean, as district officers, what you are doing, as club officers, what we are doing, everything is actually going to the next level, pushing us out of the comfort zone and to the next level. Okay, so the definition here is excellence is a core value, meaning to consistently strive for the highest standards and to perform every assigned duty to the best of one's ability, fostering an environment that enables member growth and achievement. Any other opinion is there in the chat? Yes, Amar is there. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. If I miss any chat, please let me know. Yes, okay. Yes, I think I covered. Now, it is what I just mentioned. It is an ongoing journey, continuous for continuous improvement, where members prepare speeches thoroughly. But that is the basic thing we are here in Toastmasters for, right? We are here to improve our communication. I mean, when new or potential members join or attend a club for the first time in. Then what they say, I want to improve my public speaking. Nobody says that I want to become a leader, club officer, or a district officer, or a PQD, or a CGD, or a district director as well. Nobody knows. But one thing they mention is, I want to improve my communication. So this is the same thing we need to communicate with our members, that members and mentors, that yeah, we are here to achieve excellence, the goals. Okay, there is constant behavior. Now, uh, let me ask you, to achieve excellence in a club, what we can do? Amar, what is your idea?
Just consistent expectations of how people should expect from the officers and then expect from each other.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but in terms of our in the club, what we can do by action, like this I can do, which will make us a give us an opportunity to make it a habit or something like that. Yes, Kaila.
In the club, I think if we set the expectations or set goals for each other, like SMART goals, hold accountability partners, mentors, have like a onboarding process so that way when individuals come in, you're able to customize it and help meet their needs. So just kind of being open and just making sure to not silo your club too much too, because you want to attract the right kind of individuals to help you out with that continuous improvement towards excellence.
Great. So you mean when you mentioned like goals, how you are setting the goals in the club or
Um,
for the members?
It just kind of depends if I'm talking to like a corporate club or a community club. Sometimes I'll just start with that basis just to keep it
Mhm.
simplistic. But for example, at a corporate club, which I'm a part of, we look at, okay, is this person trying to go up 2 grades, try to get to a different level? How can we help them understand while giving speeches or evaluating, getting to be a Toastmaster? How does that align to their job or their role that they're trying to get to? And then, for
Mm-hmm.
example, in a community club, for example, sometimes I'll have people that are just going, hey, I want to put on, I want to go to town hall and give a speech. How do I do that? Or if I have to do this at this, or want to start a book club, and how do I organize that? So it just kind of depends. But I do think if you set them down and you show them how going through a pathway will get to their goal, and then showing them how you can customize it to meet their needs, you're just helping the not customer, sorry, a member understand that Toastmasters is a forever journey and a resource and a tool.
So can I say that you are setting goals based on some smart tool or something like that? Smart, like of course, we know specific, measurable, achievable, action oriented, realistic, time bound, something like that. You are using a tool or random?
Yes.
How is that?
So no, we do it. We do SMART goals. We also do RACI, which we do RI. So we do RACI. We also do Kaizen events and try to make sure that that's when I go to that level, that's the leadership's team is more onto that side of
Okay.
stuff where we're looking at root causes where maybe we're not making the marks.
That's
So it just kind of
interesting. Yes.
depends.
So before setting the goal, I mean, how do we know? Like, so before I decide where to go, I should know where I'm standing, right? So do you do some kind of self-assessment? How do you know the status where you are now or where the club members are now?
So
So
if
we
we're
need to
talking,
do something called assessment.
are you talking about like a brand new member or one that's kind of already like been in there for more than, we do have a 30, 60, 90-day plan for the onboarding. And then for
Okay.
others, we do like a 6-month and 1-year check-in that our club officers know to do. So I guess it just depends on what's the question? Sorry.
No, I'm trying to, come to a point. What we can do as a, okay, Amar is mentioning we use 6 hats for lateral thinking. Why? Okay, that is good. Good, new for me as well. Okay, now what I was trying to do is like how we can see theoretically. There are, in my understanding, Toastmasters have given us enough of called frameworks to achieve excellence in each and every club. Okay, so are we doing that, or are we doing something similar? Okay, if we follow these basics provided by the curriculum or suggested by the Toastmasters International, then for sure every club can achieve excellence, and every club can help their members achieve their goals or excellence. So I'm trying to get those points, my understanding. Okay, so let me share what I know about setting
Kathy
the.
Tipton had her hand raised. I think she wanted to contribute as well too, Deepa.
All right. Who? I
Kathy
couldn't see that.
Tipton, you might not have seen her. She had her
Yes,
hand raised as well too.
yes, yes.
Yeah,
Yes, thank you, PQD.
I was going to mention the fact that we use the DCP, the club plan, and we also have moments of truth that we use, and also we've sent out surveys to our current members, not just the new members, to find out where they are in their life plan and their journey and how we can help them do it that way. So those are the
Perfect,
tools
perfect.
that Toastmasters provide. So
Exactly, exactly. I was actually trying to drive all of you into the Toastmasters provided the
mhm.
tools which we can use, which, the basics. Basics means like basics, which all the clubs are aware. And sometimes we are thinking, okay, we are not giving any importance to those things. We are just encouraging members randomly do your speech, and then at the end we are not getting the result as we are we are looking forward to. But if we remind the clubs, let's focus on these basic steps which we are supposed to implement in each and every club, then for sure we will achieve results. And every club, let me tell you, can get the basic, like the distinguished program. They'll be able to get score 5 and above easily, and they will be able to get achieve the distinguished status or higher for sure. Every club. Okay, this is from my experience. I'll tell you one club called NIMS Toastmasters Club. Okay, in my during my time, and now that club is actually what is that, striving, and not struggling, they are thriving actually. 2 years back we had that club, and during, I think, September, October, we realized only 3 members are active. Okay, only 3: president, VP education, and these 3 were holding these 3 position: president, VP education, and secretary. And they didn't actually upload the club officer list. That means zero DCP. Yes, DCP, I mean, CSP is very important, Kathy. Thank you for reminding. So this club, NIMS Toastmasters Club, with zero DCP in the month of September, at least, half DCP by submitting the club officer list before June 30th, that would have given us some hope. But, we didn't lose hope. Actually, we didn't lose hope. And then our district team, we started working on the club. We sent we empowered our area director, we empowered our division director, and in between the trio also and the district team, we decided that we are going to revive this club. We went there, and then we announced open house. It is a school club, okay, names a school. And then we publicized the flyer. The TMOD was from our district team. The speakers, we managed to get 2 speakers from these 3, and then president did the opening address, closing address. But everything else was managed by us. We actually adopted the club. Okay, we conducted 5 meetings like that. By then, that club, so many members, many guests started coming, teachers started coming, and then the staff also started coming, and then coming and attending. Most of the roles. they started managing, because this particular club was a thriving club earlier, some 5 years back, before COVID. So so many of our clubs are struggling because of the online platform. I mean, everybody started hating the online platform, but still, it is helpful for us at this moment, that way. But no, members in the beginning stages, they want that physical interaction, they want to communicate, they want the warmth shared during that shaking hands. All those things are like very important. So that is the reason that club was actually struggling. But if the district team decides, then magic can happen if it is a struggling club. But if it is a normal club, I'm thinking that you all are coming from like members with 20 or 15 or above. That's my expectation. But because many of you are the senior leaders, let's discuss on how to revive what is that struggling clubs. And this should be implemented in performing clubs. These points should be implemented in performing clubs as well. Okay, now going back to the theory part, which Kathy just explained. uh, how to become excellent, to answer that question, I will suggest the first point is establishing a solid foundation. Okay, then creating a thriving club environment. Second point. Third point is focusing on member development. Fourth is ensuring long-term sustainability. These are the 4 points we implemented. Okay, so this is for you, April.
It
So
was,
this is
and
for you.
guess who inherit? It's like it always club growth last year, so and that's why I put it in. Like we did, it is an improvement from last year, and is it's an ongoing challenge. And I don't mean what I just mean is that it's not like it's going to be just flip a switch and it's going to happen overnight.
And let me give you a challenge, like because you're telling the clubs are giving you a challenge, but let me give you a challenge.
Mhm.
If you work hard, if you the trio and the district leaders from area director and up, if you all are working together, make a strategy. Individually, you need to analyze the club's strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, I have that
Okay,
spreadsheet.
and then make a strategy, work together, and then attend each and every club's needs. For sure, at the end of the term, June 30th, district director will say, oh my God, my 100% clubs are excellent. They have achieved the minimum DCP to be distinguished. He'll be really happy. And then PQD, you will mention, I am really happy because I am starting with 100% excellent or distinguished district with the distinguished clubs. All the clubs are distinguished, they have achieved distinguished status or higher. You will be happy then, right? What an achievement. So let's strive for that. And I'm sure the club officers sitting over here, Amar, Kathy, and all, will be contributing by adopting a buddy club also. If your club is a performing club, this is your opportunity to help another club which is in that PQD's list, challenging clubs. So if you are ready, please implement all the best practices in your club. And if you have time, please, I request, adopt one more club. Work as a buddy club for a struggling club. If all the performing clubs are doing that, then the district team, they will be having little bit of breathing time. At least 10% of the clubs can be supported by performing clubs. It's easy. And we had uh, 8 clubs, something similar, like similar to NIMS Toastmasters club. We had um, again 30%, 35% of our clubs were struggling, and they had members 8 to 12 just to survive. They had 8 to 12 clubs, I mean members. And then again 40% of the clubs were having lesser than 5 DCP. So I think we had the similar situation as you are suggesting now. And then we had more number of clubs as well to start with, 136 clubs. Uh, but we managed, what was our percentage? Any idea? When we entered in June 30th, This is just to give you confidence, not to brag. I'm not bragging, but as the trio, we ended up with 102% distinguished clubs in our district. How 102? Because all the existing clubs plus some of the new clubs as well became distinguished in that year. Okay, so this is possible. I'm not lying or I'm not exaggerating. Please go back to our, if you have time, please go back to dashboard, select 23, 24, and then select 100, 125, 127, our district. Okay, so this is possible. So first thing, establish a solid foundation, creating a thriving environment, focusing on member development, and then ensuring long-term sustainability. Now let me try to understand, what do you think about, what is your understanding about establishing a solid foundation? I think Kathy covered most of the points over there. First thing is club success plan. And I understand districts are actually trying to get 100% club CSP submission because it is a mandatory requirement. And I can see 24 more clubs for you. Yesterday it was 28, now it is 24. So next 2 days, I wish all the very best, 100% clubs. All right. Please follow up with all those clubs. Help them. If they don't know how to make a CSP, then call. You have time. You have time. Get the help from Kathy. Get the help from Amar. They will help. I'm sure you will be happy to help other clubs as well. No. Yes, so please get their help, and then maybe the VPs of whoever submitted, they can help other clubs, and that will create a network bonding between these clubs. So please utilize, please reach out to the club leaders who have already achieved submission, like a CSV submission already. Whoever completed that, please reach out to them, get their help to help another buddy club. You do that allotment or assignment, okay, today. Okay, we don't have another Sunday to wait for. So today is the time. And please remind them it is a dynamic document and it is the strategic blueprint for the club. Okay, then one more thing Kathy had mentioned, that is DCP, Distinguished Club Program. So when you are helping them for CSP, help them to open the dashboard or just Google club Toastmasters club performance. When you do that, they let them do it and then let them search for their club. Amar, you do this neurodiverse search every day, right? Or at least once in a week. How often you check the club's performance? District leaders must be checking every hour on all the 365 days. 24 times per day minimum for Unotes and April. Where is Kayla? She must be doing the same. So Amar, how many times you check do the health check?
Probably once or twice a month, not that often, because I kind of
Okay, because
focus
you
more
know
on,
the
yeah, I focus more on like getting encouraging people to do speeches and having good quality meetings, and I think that would hopefully reflect in the DCP points, but not to be too concerned about it until I'm worried about, for example, officers are getting trained or whether we're getting our educational goals met.
I think you can get Amar to help 2 buddy clubs. Okay, he's intense. He's knowledgeable. So please get his help for getting 2 struggling clubs to. Okay, and then yeah, DCP fine. Once or twice in a month is more than enough for a club leader who knows their members, and that's exactly what he just mentioned. And then you already mentioned officer training. How many? The first officer training, the period is over, so I'm not talking about that. But next one, please, 100%. What was your percentage, April? 85 above, right? For sure. You're on mute. I think we all can keep 93.
There we go.
Oh,
Sorry, I was
that's
trying
a
to
good.
get my thing, and my alarm just went off. I had to like stop. I don't know what that was for. We were at 93% or 90.
Good.
We have a few more where the club officer list was in late, so there was like a few fine tunings. By the time it's reported, it might be 95%, but we're at least at 93% achieve
Okay.
goal 9A.
Okay, that's really good. What about Kayla? 63? 63? Something similar, right? 90 above.
Yeah, we're usually anywhere about 96.5 to about 98.
The second COT, please, 100%. Please target
Yeah,
100%.
we're very competitive, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be 100 if I watch them correctly.
You know, we are talking about excellence. I mean, we are not going behind numbers. Okay, something happened on my screen. Yes, so that's why I'm always mentioning the numbers, because for us, because actually my husband is just sharing the status of the cricket. Asia Cup cricket match is going on. I know you people are not that but followers of cricket match,
We
but
understand. We understand what the game is.
You understand. Okay, good. So Asia Cup match is going on, final is going on. That's the, okay, so our country is doing good. And then after officer training, it is one thing Kaila mentioned: set clear expectations from each and every member. That is a requirement for the club officers to do. And that has to be repeatedly mentioned, communicated to the members. Whenever the club officers discuss CSP, that is the time you have to present that to the members. So please don't forget, I should be knowing what I am supposed to do. I should first know that where I'm standing, what is my status, and then where I want to reach. That is the intense what is it? That is what is defining the intensity of my action. So that has to be set by the club officers based on the objectives shared by the members. Kathy just mentioned that she is, they are sending the survey for to all the members to understand what a member needs. So based on that member needs, we have to fix the target. How many speeches we are expecting from them, and then based on that, we are preparing the CSP. And once club officers submit the CSP, then actually the 24 clubs, that those feedback or their status we will not be able to take to the district. That is that is a big gap, because when we did what we did, we suggested everybody, all the clubs, to submit the club success plan by July end. And then based on those CSPs, area directors took 15 days to prepare their success plan, and then the division directors prepared their success plan, and based on that, the district prepared district success plan as well, because by this September 30th we are supposed to submit the district plan as well, and everything we have to map it to member needs. Then only we'll be able to achieve excellence at the district level. If we miss that, it's okay, it's just a plan. But now understand the needs, and then prepare the plan accordingly, and then for sure please submit before time. I hope units have already done that, right? Yes, good. Again, it is a dynamic document. If every planning document is a dynamic document, we have to adjust ourselves to the storm. Yeah. So please remember that at least once in 2 months or 3 months, we have to go back and check: are we on track? Are we able to comply with our promises to the district, to the members, to the clubs? So that these small things, please, we have to focus. Okay, now another thing we just recommended by Kathy, or she mentioned that moments of truth. We need to know where we stand. Each and every club has to know where they stand, and for that, I suggest at least twice in a year, they have to conduct moments of truth. And I hope if the district is very eager to conduct moments of truth, I mean, by the clubs, then it should be included in the awards list. Before September 30th, moments of truth assessment followed by a detailed theory session, education session. So please, once you are, happy with your CSP and then what is that, renewals, please get an update from all the clubs, how many of them completed moments of truth. If they didn't, then please get this the performing clubs, whoever completed moments of truth, that let them help other clubs. So please write it down at least twice. And if they say that we don't have time, 40 minutes it requires to conduct a proper MOT. So if they don't have time, then what we do, if they don't have time for two, at least once, one time, please, you insist. But second time, third time, I mean, every quarter, what I suggest is use the club quality checklist, which is a very easy document which we can share with all the members by the president during, immediately after a club meeting or during the closing. They just mention that we are sending out the quality checklist. All the members kindly fill it and send back to us. And then based on that, they can understand where the club is standing. Right? Kathy, do you use this club quality checklist or just MOT? How is that?
Don't use the quality checklist, but that would be nice to have. Yes, thank you.
Okay, good. And then moments of truth. I'm sure you all are seniors. You must be knowing. I don't have to explain. But still, one thing I will mention, achievement recognition. Achievement recognition by a club president is really important. It's critical. Amma, do you do that during your president's speech? Every achievement, if your member completed level 1, please
So
let you do that, right?
so in club business we'll do that at least. We meet twice a month, so at least one of the meetings will do members recognition. If there's any first time roles, we'll do that every meeting, or if there's level completion, just to encourage more people to do it.
Exactly. Pathways path completion, level completion, DTM completion, supporting other clubs in their meetings. Like if you have a buddy club, then supporting them by taking roles in other clubs. We have a challenge called passport challenge in our district. Okay, and then whenever a member goes to other club and support the other club, then they get 1 point. So they accumulate, and then finally they get yes, do 1 to 7 clubs regularly read the Toastmasters promise. Not regularly, because it takes time, but we stop at a mission statement. But whenever district officers visit clubs, we suggest them to read or remind the promise. Actually, I plan to remind you all also at the end that how members can contribute. This is just by following the 10 promises. That is a wonderful reminder, PQD. Thank you very much. Okay, now area director visits. That is another retrospection, because area directors, if they do the club visit properly and then submit the report, then it is anyway copied to the club president, so they can share what is the third person's perspective about their performance. Okay, so take it seriously, don't just ignore. And then I suggest the district leaders to encourage the club visits to be done strictly, positively, what is it, in a constructive manner. Because they may be coming from a performing club, and if they visit a struggling club, they may not be able to see the struggles or the challenges experienced by this particular club. So they have to be kind, they have to be compassionate, and they have to respect how the club is running their business, because club is a independent entity. So please remind your area directors to be kind, and then complying with the Toastmasters core values. Okay, now um, after this particular MOT and after completing the CSP, we understand that where we stand, and then so many uh, uh, club officer will say, okay, I am from a struggling club, and I am fed up, I cannot take it forward. Then what do you do? What is your suggestion? We are not getting TMODs, we are not getting Gs, and what is your solution then? Any suggestions? What do you expect from district officers, Kathy? How do you manage that such a situation? Or how, if your buddy club is complaining to you, what do you do?
Well, I haven't had the issue yet, so I haven't. But my district officers have been very well helpful this year. April's been on posting so many different training sessions. Your notes has always been there. We just finished our district meeting Friday night. The deck meeting, no, it was one of the meetings on Friday night where we had a vote on the budget and things like that. I noticed that not only did my vice president of education and myself attend, I had two other people from the club attend. True, one of them is the finance manager, but we still had, 1/3 of my club attending. So I thought that was pretty cool that the members are taking an interest in something outside of the club.
Mm-hmm. Okay, all the presidents and VPs attended. Yeah, that is good. Okay, now at the basic level, what I suggest, okay, if the TMODs are not there, okay, this is something we practiced in District 127, because immediate after COVID, we were trying to make all the clubs from online to offline, and the newbies, okay, the senior Toastmasters, they are keeping themselves away, and then because they were struggling with online, everything online, the Zoom platform, the pathways, everything, and they are saying like, yeah, we are okay, we have done everything, now what to do? So let the new people take it. And then newbies, they say we can have speakers, but we are not getting TMODs. I mean, these are like, experienced people only can do certain roles. That is the expectation. So what I suggest, president can chair the entire meeting. Okay, we don't need another TMOD. President can just elaborate the address, the opening address, and then that in between, just invite the speakers, two speakers to. That is what we just need. President can manage, invite the two speakers. President, if the VP is active, invite VP for table topics, and then President and VP can just do the general evaluation with proper evaluation for the constructive evaluation for the speakers, because they are experienced. And or what we can do, if we can bring those senior members who doesn't want to take any role, serious roles like pathway speeches or TMOD roles, because these are for learners. We have finished everything, that kind of attitude you can see. So bring them for adding value addition to perform roles which will add value for the club. They will be very good for giving constructive feedback for the speakers. So bring the seniors for such roles, for presenting reports or presenting the general evaluation and more. And if we, I mean, I suggested this earlier as well, but this works, because I experienced so many people complaining that we don't have enough role players for TMOD or GE, even table topic master. Or some clubs, they say we have enough people for to become table topic masters, but speakers and speakers and TMOD roles, we don't have. So those cases, president and VP, one person is enough to manage the entire meeting, and they can run beautiful meetings in the allotted time, and then repeatedly conduct such beautiful high quality meetings and invite a guest as well. Okay, this is one thing, this is proven. So please sell this to all your people. I mean, I wanted to share with all the members, but now you have to please act as ambassadors. Okay, just president, empower the president to run it. Okay, run the club meeting. And then one more thing, um, contest, other complaint we used to get any event, okay, or contest. Ensure that these are okay. Do the clubs not customize agenda to make quality meeting? But if they don't have role players, what they will do? This was the problem. Yes, Kaila.
Okay, so I guess what I'm asking, like, if it's just going to be the club president running the meeting, so if they're going to be like, the Toastmaster, and if they're going to be the table topics master, can they just make more table topics longer? Because I mean, if people are there attending, then they can kind of, instead of putting in there for like 3 speakers, if they only got 1 speaker, okay, cool, and then you make longer time for table topics, and then you'll have the general evaluation of the meeting, and then just have 1 evaluator, and then you can, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that could help out. So
We
I guess
can
I
do,
wasn't
see,
understanding.
that's what, yeah, I mean, you're trying to understand, you're suggesting something. What, I mean, what you mentioned, I felt it is like a suggestion. And the underlying factor is we need to run the meetings. We cannot cancel the meeting because we do
Yeah.
not have role players. Okay. President and VPE or the other excom, if they are active, if they want to run the club successfully, just put some effort. Okay. And this worked for an advanced club. We started with 5 members, and then we didn't have speakers, and we were repeatedly, I was a VPPR at that time. I like my 3rd year in Toastmasters, but after canceling 3 meetings, president, VP and VPPR, we 3 decided that now no more cancellations, because we already
Got you. I
paid.
think
Yes,
I misunderstood. No, we don't cancel meetings. Okay, got you.
exactly, yes, because struggling clubs cancel their meetings, and then when guests are there, there is a note on the door. Sorry for the inconvenience. We have cancelled the meeting because of so and so reason. And this was repeatedly happening. But 3 of us decided, and then that term we ended up with 27 members, from 5 to 27. So magic can happen at the club level if 1, 2, 3 leaders are ready to take the challenge, and that will actually lead the club to excellence. And those members also, I've at this I mean, now I don't scare I don't feel like fear, or I'm not scared of like one club is they are struggling. Okay, it's an opportunity for us. That's what I feel. It's an opportunity for me to perform at least 5 6 roles in a meeting. 2 hours, we can do 6 roles, 7 roles. The more we do, the more experience we are getting, the more value for money. Why not miss it? No, why miss it? Sorry, that was a negative statement. We should never miss such an opportunity. So please spend 2 hours helping a struggling club run a meeting, even if you are a PQD, even if you are a DD. That will actually help you, get more energy. Use guest speakers, yes, that is also very good. That is one thing everybody does, bring people from outside. But we need to have quality meeting at any cost. We will not cancel the meeting. That is a commitment from us, the club offices or the district offices. If both of these 2 teams, if they work together. Okay, moving on with the 3rd point, member development, and these things actually help us gain members. Okay, we talked about the foundation, then creating a thriving club environment, and then focusing on member development. So what do we do for that? For member development, we already mentioned about giving them targets. What is the one more thing, the 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 one thing in Toastmasters? Yes,
I don't know if it's the one thing, but having them have achievements, I suppose that's the one thing that we can systematically track their development, achieving the DCP levels. Um, but but for the membership development, what I am trying to encourage is the proactiveness. And again, it's stepping outside of the Toastmaster systems that we are describing over here that are so beautiful, so unique. But we need to go to the bottom of it. And those people that came to Toastmasters were proactive. They proactively seek to improve themselves, right? So then I think that's the one habit that if encouraged and implemented, determines the development of everybody. And what I say with that is, making sure we help them to schedule everything there is between their present moment and the goal that they have. Um, Again, I don't know.
That is continuous improvement you're talking about. You are talking about achievements. Kaila just mentioned recognitions. Yes, I agree all this. But that one thing, what I meant, in my opinion, is mentoring. We need to have mentors for every member in our district. And how to ensure that? By suggesting awards, suggesting, for mentors also we need to have recognitions. Okay, so that is one thing I will suggest you to implement. Every club should have at least 4 or 5 mentors, and if they lack because of struggling clubs of we don't have senior members, what do we do? Then please help them connect with a performing club. And then the struggling club is actually an opportunity club. So we actually started calling our struggling clubs as opportunity clubs, and then that's how we actually gave the idea, the opportunities to senior Toastmasters to help. Either as April just initially mentioned, coaches or mentors, and then we were awarding them if they help the club conduct at least 10 continuous meetings, award those mentors. So incentives works, it brings magic. So please don't forget mentors, and then suggest the club leaders how mentoring, superstar mentoring can be, implemented in each and every club. So this is one thing I will just read out the points. We need a coordinator for mentors. VP may be loaded because so many members are there to be taken care. So we can have a mentor. If there is an education committee, then a coordinator for mentors. Okay. And then choose your mentors carefully. Not everybody has that, habit of helping others, right? You agree? And mentors should be kind of matching with the requirements or the objectives of the members. So don't just randomly assign. If you need a 5-star mentoring system, we need to take care of all these things. Then they should have a willingness to invest their time for the benefit of another person. Train your mentors as well. Do you have a mentor training system? If not, April, Kayla, this is your opportunity. Okay, call them in between. Similar to new member orientation, mentor orientation is also required. Help them become compassionate, because mentee success is actually mentor success. And mentees also should have certain, responsibilities. Remind them that as well. And suggest the mentors to have a checklist, suggest the mentors to fix a timeline. And in my club, from the very beginning, we have a system like only after the mentors say, yes, I've mentored this speech or mentored this speaker, both ways, we will get a slot from the VP to deliver a speech. So please implement that. If your clubs are not following this mentoring system, please suggest. Yes, Kayla just mentioned you have a mentorship program. Yes.
For our brand new clubs, we have the mentors. I mean, I'm literally, I've one.
You are talking about club mentors?
There's the official club mentors, but the brand new clubs where all the members or most of the members really are brand new. What would you suggest about that? Because typically we're targeting that the mentors come, the member mentors come from within the club. What would you suggest for the brand new clubs, ma'am?
Not necessary. This is an opportunity for other senior members to, maybe in their club, so many senior members are there because you have founders district, so many senior members who completed their all the leadership roles and communication, champions. So they may not be getting an opportunity to mentor any of the members in their club. So call them and then assign to this new 4 clubs. How many? In 4 clubs, 5 mentors each is required maximum, right? 20 mentors. So getting 20 senior mentors, like satisfying these qualities, I think we are a DTM task force coming up. Very good. For 158 DTMs. Awesome. So use them. Not use them, utilize them. That is the correct word. With respect. Good. And mentors need not be DTMs. If they are not, they were not interested in the leadership track, just communication track, even then they can be good mentors for, mentoring speeches in the club. So pathways, if they completed pathways level 1, they can mentor new members, right? So anyway, so that is the idea. Mentoring is a mandatory thing which will help the club to follow the minimum basic framework suggested by Toastmasters International. When we are doing MOT, we'll realize program orientation, how we are doing our the meetings, agenda, start on time, end on time. These are overseen by the mentors of the club, seniors of the club. So we have to treat them as our superstars. Okay, more than district officers, the club mentors, the seniors are need to be respected. This is my because district officers, anyway, we have that responsibility. Others are just randomly helping. But if we are elevating them, respecting them, giving them recognition, for sure they will continue adding value to our members. That's what we need to do. Yes, Kayla.
Just to hit on that, because I definitely agree. We've been doing like anniversary dates in our newsletters and stuff, but a lot of the older vets, we just created a contest information chat in the WhatsApp group community. I did not come up with that idea. I'm pretty sure your notes and Alberto helped me with that and learning WhatsApp. But just this morning, we had one of our veterans like walk through and explain the contest rule book because some people were interpreting it a little differently, but that made them feel even more confident. So I love that interaction, watching them do that. So I do recommend utilizing the veterans and just making sure that you're still giving them spaces to give their knowledge. So thank you for mentioning that.
That's good. It's a good learning for all of us. Okay, I think that completes my points, what I wanted to share. Thank you very much for the opportunity. But anything, if you want to discuss, I am here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Deepa. Let's give her a hand. I have 2 copious notes, actionable, 14 of them that I can do in Founders District together with April and Rachel and the division directors and area directors. And thank you for giving us actionable ideas, food for thought, and strategies. And I can definitely see how by profession, you are a system auditor, because everything we've done this morning was to analyze the systems and how we can place them to serve the club mission and the members, for their benefit. Any other questions from anybody? Let me. Is it okay if I stop the recording now?
We can close and that's okay.